It's very important to approach networking as a two-way street. Networking really has to be a way of life. This is not something you want to do, just with a job search.
Let's say that you're trying to reach out to an alumnus to pursue an internship, job, and I know you're thinking of switching careers. At the beginning, I would say that the follow-up emails are very, very important. So let's say you have an alumnus agrees to meet with you to talk about an FTT internship in Hong Kong. Let's use that example. And he says, okay, I can talk with you, let's talk on Friday. After the conversation that you have with that alumnus, it's extremely important that within 48 hours, you send back some sort of reply. Email probably work best, thanking him or her for their time.
The common theme, I think, with any kind of networking is finding something in common, something that they will remember you by. So a couple months down the line, when you ping them again, shoot them an email or give them a call, they remember you as, oh yeah, Linda, the Notre Dame girl.
It's important for you to stay in contact with people. If you don't, they're going to forget who you are. Also, the more information you give them on what you've been doing, many times that spurs on more ideas on the contact side, people you could connect with, companies you could research. So it's very important that you do stay in contact and provide periodic updates.
No matter what happens, be it you get the internship and or you get the job, personally, I add them to my Christmas card list. And I make sure that they get that Christmas card. You make sure that they get, well, for me it's mostly Christmas because I'm not American, so Thanksgiving is not really a holiday for me, but definitely the Christmas card. Because even though you might not get that internship that first time or that job the first time, if you're able to establish a relationship with the alumni, positive relationship, you never know what can happen down the road. And if you stay in some sort of contact with them, they say, oh, okay, Christmas comes around, oh, Johnny sent us another Christmas card. You'll be in their back of their head, or their mind. And if something ever pops up, you'd be surprised if you shouldn't be surprised if you get an email or a phone call from a alum say, hey, John, I remember we met 3 years ago. Something came up. I think you'd be a good fit. If you're still interested, boom, here you go.
What's appropriate to share about yourself would be a little bit about your background and a little bit about your interests. So, things that that you've done in your past that would relate to the purpose of your meeting, your networking outreach, or interests that you have, why you want to get into that particular field, why you're interested in a particular company.
It would not be wise to share with an alumnus, I'm the beer pong champion for my dormitory. Those are the kind of things you want to stay out of. You want to remain as professional as possible throughout the whole time.
Now we're looking at probably every 2 weeks, providing the contact a follow-up email, a follow-up correspondence, where you are giving them, this is what I've been doing since our last conversation. This is an update of what I've been doing since our last interaction. It's important for you to stay in contact with people. If you don't, they're going to forget who you are.
The Notre Dame network is the strongest network out there, and if you can find somebody who went to Notre Dame, if you're looking for somebody in a certain field, if you can find somebody who went to Notre Dame, it's obviously the best way to go about it. And from my experience, Notre Dame people always look out for younger, for any other Notre Dame alumni.
However, with networking, I really want them to do the talking. I want to ask open-ended questions to get them talking, because the more I learn about them, that's the more information I can take away from our meeting.